Open Heaven Daily Devotional. Date: Friday the 2nd of January 2026. Theme: The gift of a new dawn. Memorize: For his anger endureth but a moment, in his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. Read: Exodus 12 verse 30 to 36. Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he, and all his servants, and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. Verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night, and said, Rise up, and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go, serve the Lord, as ye have said. Verse 32. Also take your flocks and your herds, as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. Verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people, that they might send them out of the land in haste, for they said, We be all dead men. Verse 34. And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. Verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver, and jewels of gold, and raiment. Verse 36. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required. And they spoiled the Egyptians. Message: At a time, Israel enjoyed the best in Egypt. Genesis 47 verse 1 to 11. However, when a new king who didn't know Joseph began to rule, daytime became night for the children of Israel, and their joy turned into sorrow. The Egyptians made life unbearable for them, and things became so bad that the sons of the Israelites had death waiting for them even before they were born. Exodus 1 verse 8 to 22. It was a very dark time for the children of Israel. However, when the Lord decided to turn their night into morning in Exodus 12 verse 42, he judged their enemies and gave them a new dawn. When God wants to bring a new dawn into a person's life, he will often rise against the enemies he or she might have and deal with them. On that particular night in Exodus 12 verse 42, there was a great cry in Egypt because at least one person died in every Egyptian household. It was so terrible that Pharaoh had to let the Israelites go that same night. He told them to leave Egypt at once with all their flocks and also asked them to bless him. What had been impossible for 430 years became possible in one night. Exodus 12 verse 40 to 41, because God gave his people a new dawn and judged their enemies. In the name above all names, anything and anyone who wants to keep you in perpetual bondage will experience the judgment of God. The Israelites' new dawn came with a new economic and financial upgrade. The children of Israel took so much silver and gold from the Egyptians that today's Bible reading says that they spoiled the Egyptians. When you tell someone that you are traveling with your entire household and that fellow still lends